Now we're going to take a look at the parent and child relationships when creating SOLIDWORKS models. When new SOLIDWORKS users first hear the term parent and child relationships, they assume the concept is going to be a difficult one to learn. However, the opposite is true. Parent and child relationships are easy to understand as long as you know a child cannot exist without the parent. In SOLIDWORKS, features are commonly built from other existing sketches or features. For example, if we examine the sketch used to create the revolve feature, you will see the sketch is the profile for the revolve feature. And without the sketch, the revolve feature cannot exist. In other words, the sketch is the parent and the revolve feature is the child. Now let's take a look at another one. But before we do that, let's take the rollback bar and roll it back near the top of the Feature Manager design tree. You'll see we started this model with a revolve feature and then a cut extrude, followed by a circular pattern, and then we finish up the model with 3 fillets. If we examine fillet 3, you'll see fillet 3 is on both sides of the 3 holes. And without the holes, the fillets cannot exist. So here's another example of the parent-child relationship. The fillet is a child of the parent, which is the hole. Now let's take a look at another one. The circular pattern cannot exist without the cut extrude feature. And the cut extrude feature cannot exist without the revolve feature. In most cases, the parent-child relationships are easy to understand. However, as parts become more complex, the parent and child relationships may not be apparent. To help clarify this, you can right-click on a sketch or a feature in the Feature Manager design tree. For example, if I right-click on Circular Pattern 1 and then select Parent-Child, a dialog box appears. In this dialog box, we see 2 columns. One is labeled Parents and the other Children. You will see Cut Extrude 1 and Revolve 1 are the parents of the circular pattern. And then if we look at the Children column, you will see the Fillet 3 is a child of the circular pattern. In this dialog box, you can right-click on a feature and another menu appears that allows you to edit the feature, suppress, roll back, delete, along with other options. It is also important to note that you can only view the relations. You cannot change them. And you also cannot reorder a child above a parent in the Feature Manager design tree. Now let's open up another part. In SOLIDWORKS 2015, a new feature called Dynamic Reference Visualization was added to display graphically the relationships between items in the Feature Manager design tree. Dynamic Reference Visualization allows you to see the parent-child relationships. To turn this option on, right-click on the part name or assembly name, and then select the Dynamic Reference Visualization icon. Once selected, when you hover the cursor over an item, you will see a blue arrow pointing from the child to the parent or parents. If one of the references is not visible, like Cut Extrude 7, because it is under another item, a blue arrow will point to the item that contains the reference and a text box will appear next to the blue arrow.